When something is just too exciting, you could sense there is something wrong about it. Adolescents are just too exciting, no wonder many young people make so many mistakes at this stage of their life. All we want to be or yet to become could be traced to this stage. It's a stage for growth and development, where we develop wings and spread our roots beneath the unstable soil of life to have a firm anchorage. It is also a defining moment in our careers. It is not to be wasted, as it weighs on us high consequences if misused. In this article, we're going to outline some of the mistakes and how possibly we can avoid them. Let's hit the ground running. Young people spend money on trivial things. This is one of the most tempting mistakes made by young people. Most young people want to have fun, want to enjoy life and feel among themselves. They look at others and want to be like them and live the way they do. Young people are more likely to run after fashion, fun, extravagant lifestyle, and many more. There is nothing wrong with being fashionable and buying the latest iPhones, except that it is make you poorer. As a young person, your long-term goal ought to be how to build a long-lasting financial goal. And to do this, you must learn the habit of saving and learning about investing wisely. You can own or have anything you ever desire, but that is when you have built something. Successful people today who make money genuinely can attest to this fact. Don't be tempted by peers and latest fashions. When you are financially stable to some extent, you can have all that, but first thing first. Number 2. Young people think schooling is enough to get rich. This is true, but some young people find it hard to believe it. Maybe it's not their fault actually. Maybe we should blame the educational system. Schooling can never give you the wealth you desire. Sadly, we were never taught how to make wealth in school. We must realize that the real schooling begins outside the four walls of the classrooms or the university. It's an ever-learning process. We must keep learning every day. The real world is quite different from the university system. Successful people keep learning even decades after they left school. But painfully, so many young people today stop learning the day they graduate from school, leading to poverty, frustration, and unfulfilled life. Read good books, listen to online programs, and learn from people. Whatever you want to be or achieve in life, somebody else has been there before. Learn from such people. Develop yourself not just in academics but in other spheres of life. Number 3. Young people tend to give up so easily. Young people most times form the habit of quitting too easily. Quitters aren't champions. Consistency is paramount. No one became wealthy overnight. They were involved in some sort of building process before they became who they are today. Sadly, most young people fail to see this picture and consequently, by all means, they want to boycott the process and make instant riches and wealth, causing them to dabble into a lot of bad things when something seems to be hard. Quitting seems to be the quickest and easiest option to take. Pushing through the hard times is what makes a better and well-rounded person. When things keep getting tough, don't take the easy way out in compromise, but rather dig your heels in and keep on pushing. Don't be surprised that when you walk through something tough and come out of the other side, there is no better feeling. Don't give up. Keep on fighting. Number 5. Young people invest without research. Sometimes, young people dabble into things they have no clue about. They do this because they see that their mates and peers are excelling in that alcove. They fail to invest time and understand what they are about to go into. Why do you want this? Why do you want that? If these questions are answered correctly and sincerely, most issues in your life would be settled. As a young man or woman, whatever you seek to invest in your time and resource in, you must dissipate time in the place of research and findings. Number 6. They always want instant gratification. Young people always want instant gratification. They are under great pressure to establish a successful career as soon as possible, make money so quickly and find the perfect partner at the earliest opportunity, and most importantly, to enjoy themselves right now and here. They want everything now, and that leads them to unnecessary shortcuts, debts, and unhappy future. Young people shouldn't play with the early hours of their young age. Early gratification seems pleasurable, but always remember, better is the end than the beginning. Number 7. Most young people don't save money. Most young people are impulsive spenders. They are imprudent in spending. They tend to spend the money as soon as it comes. This is bad for us young people. No matter how easy the money comes, being able to account for it is paramount. It is a skill that every young person aspiring to be successful must master. Don't be extravagant in spending. Build your savings and invest for your future. You are not going to be spoon-fed forever. Take charge of your life. Save more than you spend. Save for investment and emergencies. Number 8. Young people think love alone is enough to sustain a relationship. A long-lasting relationship is not just about love. Your partner must share significant values of your purpose, goals, dreams, and aspirations, else you won't last together. Don't be fooled by the snare of love, because there is more to it than just love. Love is undoubtedly a key ingredient in making a relationship work. However, it is not sufficient. It is possible to be so much in love with someone but sooner realize that you are fundamentally incompatible. The best relationship isn't based on romantic love, but on shared values and goals. Number 9. Young people try to please everyone. Trying to please everyone is the reason why so many young people today have a failure. This is a serious problem, as no formula guarantees that everyone must like you. As a teenager, when starting a career, it is natural to be on friendly terms with your boss, peers, the client, as the case may be. However, it may be disappointing to find out that some of them don't like you. At this point, you start to bending to fit into their expectation. This is a big mistake. So many bright futures have been truncated by this act. You must learn how to deal with haters. Number 10. Young people blame their parents for their misfortune. I am sorry to say this, but your parent owes you nothing. They invited you to this world. Yes, but they probably have done the best they know how to do. If you think their best isn't good enough, well, you can go fix it yourself. Bill Gates once said, if you are born into poverty, it's not your fault, but it becomes your fault when you die in poverty. Your family background doesn't define you. Think about this. If you don't strive hard to put an end to that poverty running in your family, it will get passed down to the next generation, and your kids will find it so much difficult.